was somewhere back in '85 when the Les Norton Show first came to town. That's him on his first night. 16 stone of prime Queensland beef, squeezed into a monkey suit he borrowed from Billy Dunn. He'd spotted the job advert the day he arrived in Sydney, and after a quick meet and greet he'd gotten a trial. In fact, the big fella had been working at the Kelly Club for precisely 23 minutes, and while the first 22 had been pretty cruisy, it was the Cross and it was the 80s. So, well, you know.
You right there? What?
That's welterweight pug Billy Dunn, owner of the aforementioned bag of fruit and Les's new partner.
Mate, you were very clear. No aggro unless you give me the green light.
Yeah, that's true. But you can show a bit of initiative there, big fella.
You're not worried about your suit?
Reckon we got bigger concerns there, brother.
It was a bit cheeky, wasn't it?
Now, Les wasn't what you'd call a scientific fighter. For all he knew, the Marquis of Queensbury could have been a pub in Parramatta. But with a head as hard as a cricket ball and the fists the size of Christmas hams, he went through the bikies like a 3-day-old Vindaloo.
Come on, Les, you can do it, brother.
That's you!
Hey, not the boss's rules, Les!
About time you grab your boys and you ride off into the sunset, eh? What do you reckon?
I reckon you can go fuck yourself, Ginger Nuts. Or do you prefer tampon?
Tampon? Never heard either, to tell the truth. Both pretty funny, but...
Righto, nobody move!
Ray Thumper Burrell was from the old school, and as far as Ray was concerned, what couldn't be solved with a phone book and a size 12 steel cap didn't warrant solving.
What in Christ's name is going on here, eh?
We was minding our own business when they came at us like animals.
Jeez, they must have really got the jump on you to give you such a toweling, mate.
You would have sorted him out. And I'll bring the rest of the club back and we'll do it ourselves.
You just let me do the sorting, all right? Now be a good lad, go and jump in the truck.
All right.
Yeah.
We going?
Who the fuck are you?
I'm Les Norton.
And you like hurting blokes, do you, Les Norton?
It's members only, and unfortunately these blokes weren't members. Rules are rules.
And you're the new enforcer, are you?
Well, I didn't throw the first punch, if that's what you're asking, but I did throw the last. Last few, come to think of it.
Am I going to have trouble with you, Les Norton?
Wouldn't have thought so, sir.
Come on. Round the back. Move the truck.
Yeah. I reckon you're slowing down. Pretty soon I'll be able to flog your black shiny ass myself.
You know where to find me, you big fat pig bastard. Come on.
All right, chop, probationary constable, get the rest of this shit off my street. Give her a hand, tough guy.
Yeah, go on, Les.
Turn alert, big.
I'll grab his legs. I'll grab his legs.
No, I'm right. I'm right.
You sure? He's a big boy.
And I'm a big girl.
Thought Queensland coppers were rough.
That was an accident, all right?
Oh, yeah? Hate to say you hurt someone on purpose.
I'm all right, love, I'm all right.
Don't worry. I won't tell if you don't. I'm Les, by the way.
Tempting, but I'll pass.
you a bourbon or a scotch guy? Or is it strictly bundy up your way?
No, just a 4X will do, thanks.
There's not much call for 4X around these parts, brother.
They tell me it's a Rolls Royce of beers.
Guess I'm more of a ute guy.
Suit yourself.
Country boy. Should have guessed. I'm Georgie.
Georgie Berman was one of the few women to manage a club back then. She ran the numbers like an SP bookie, and there wasn't a Zach whose whereabouts she didn't know intimately. All while looking like she just stepped off the set of Dynasty.
Impressive debut. A little unconventional.
Oh, well, as my grandma used to say, can't eat a mango without getting a little juice on your chin.
Sounds like a wise lady. She teach you to fight like that as well?
Nah, I put in a couple of years behind the bar at the hotel up in Dirranbandy. Yeah, nearest cop's 100 clicks away, so I'd learn to shut things down pretty quickly before they get out of hand.
That'll come in handy. Things tend to get a bit rowdy around here.
Wasn't that hard to believe?
What do you mean?
Just have a look at the size of the place. It's tiny. Well, you'd have to go outside just to change your mind.
Welcome to Sydney's best kept secret.
Jeez, I'm pretty sure these joints are illegal up in Queensland.
Pretty sure they're illegal down here too, Les. Police Commissioner was on the telly just the other night complaining about the scourge of illegal gambling here in Sydney. You should know. Hello, Commissioner.
Hello, Georgie. Looking lovely tonight.
Any night of the week, you'll find the who's who of Sydney in here enjoying a bit of fun away from the public glare. That's why discretion's the name of the game. We need to know we can trust our employees absolutely.
Well, I'm fair dinkum if that's what you're asking.
It's not me you need to convince. Les Norton, Price Galisi.
Every kingdom has a king, and in 1985, the Cross had Price Galisi.
Norton, eh? So, how'd you like your first night at the Kelly Club?
It was all right, I suppose, until those buffheads rocked up. Thought I was going to spend my first night in Sydney in the locker.
You needn't have worried there. As you can see, I've got a very healthy relationship with the local constabulary.
Price owns a club, which makes him the unofficial boss of the Cross.
Oh, nonsense, Georgie. You know, I'm a concerned citizen who likes to engage with me local community, that's all. You know, as part of that, I contribute to charities and welfare groups and so on and so forth.
Including the welfare of half the New South Wales police force.
What can I say? They're the best cops money can buy. What brings you to Sydney?
Oh, play a bit of footy back home. Bush league mainly, but standard's all right. Coach reckon I should come down to Sydney and give it a crack, see if anyone bites.
What do you think of the harbour city so far?
Apart from the foreign beers and the backpackers with the cockroaches big enough to ride, it's all right, I suppose. But be better with the job here.
Oh, well, in that case, I think now's about the time to tell me if there's anything in your past we should know about.
Like what?
You tell me. You ever been to prison?
No?
How about extracurriculars? You fancy a little toot every now and again, do you? Do you smoke a little Bob Hope?
Don't mind a drink, that's about it.
Anything kinky?
Come again?
I know you like to sniff underwear. Do you get off on someone weeing on you? Do you like to hurt animals?
No. But I might make an exception for you if you keep this up.
All right. Well, in that case, I think I've only got one more question for you.
I'm Prince Charles, mate. I'm all ears.
What size suit do you take?
There you go.
Les. girlfriend has a room for rent in Bondi. It's not fancy, but it'll beat a King's Cross backpackers any day.
Yeah, right, huh? Tough.
Can't remember. Think Loz is okay with redheads?
Oh, well. Starting to hear me?
Don't speak too soon. You haven't met Loza.
Straight home, thanks, driver. All right, boys. Get the door. Good to have you on board, Les.
Right, Mr. Gillespie.
Oh, come on, son. You're part of the team now. Call me boss.
Right, boss.
Have a good night, boss. Nightcap.
Another time, maybe. I think I've had enough fun for one night, eh?
Suit yourself. Hey, I'll drop you off, though. Don't want to get lost in the jungle on your first night. You're not in Dangleberry anymore, big bird. This is the cross, brother. Everything's larger than life up here. Les Foghorn McCormack. He's the hardest, no wait, second hardest bloke in the cross, eh? It's Les' first night in the jungle. Thought I'd show him the local wildlife.
Stay on your toes, Les. There's plenty of that out here tonight.
Have a good night, brother. Come on, Les.
Evening.
How are you,
Sorry, darling, not tonight. Hey! Watch out, careful, darling. I love you. Come on.
Look at the size of her.
Couple of words of advice, mate. Firstly, she's a hit. And secondly, probably most important, it's probably best to give Georgie a wide berth, eh?
What?
Price has a very strict don't shit where you eat policy, and unfortunately it extends to Georgie as well.
Get up. Well, it's me here.
Bloody hell. You weren't kidding, were you?
What?
Hope you got your shots, big fella.
It's not too bad inside.
Yeah.
It's cheap, that's for sure.
Better you than me. Anyways. Stay on your toes, Les.
Hey, right.
See you next week.
Great.
You're coming with me.
Seatbelt, please.
So do I know you?
No, but I know you, don't I? Shit.
How'd they find me so quick?
How do you find you so quick?
The Bender boys.
Who the fuck are the Bender boys?
Sorry, who do you work for again?
Same bloke you do, you fucking muppet. I'm Eddie Salida.
Eddie was a Vietnam vet and Price's gun for hire. There wasn't a real lot of him. He looked like a standover man who'd been drunk in the wash. But as they say, it's not the size of the dog in the fight, it's whether he's carrying a .38 special and happy to use it. And believe me, Eddie was both.
Cross reckons you showed a lot of dash last night.
Oh, you know, just happy to help out.
Good, because he needs another favour. Chuck that on. Come on, chop, chop. Okay.
What?
Just keep up, dickhead. Get him dressed. Maybe downstairs.
Righto, girls. Grab some kid on. Kid on, yeah? Yeah? Ladies. Girls, the car's this way. The car's this way. Come on. Girls. Come in. Girls, come in. Stop. Look, I know you want to be thorough, but this is no time to bloody clock out.
No one's clocking out, fuckhole.
This shrinking violet is Doreen Bogner, the woman who single-handedly put the dam back in Madame.
Now turn around. Nice and slowly. You sneaky little prick.
Calm down.
Oh, don't you calm down me, you thieving sack of shit.
Look, there's got to be a massive misunderstanding.
Bloody oath there has. For some reason you think you can just waltz in here and pilfer what's not rightfully yours.
They're not yours either, bud, are they? Now, be a good girl and put down the shoddy, will ya? Move it. Nice and steady. That's it. That's the ticket. Now, just hand over the passports and we'll be out of your hair.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Let's try that again, shall we? Come on. Let's go.
Telling ya, them three are top little earners. I'll be very, very sorry to see them go.
Stiff share. Come on, girls. Chop, chop. Let's go.
I'll be seeing you boys around. Mark my fucking words.
Not if we see you first, darling. Lucky they're only little, huh?
Mate, I've been in Sydney less than 24 hours and I've already robbed my first brothel.
Don't be such a sook.
No, I'm serious. How is that any of our business? These girls, they work for that lady.
Mate, that lady is Doreen Bogner, brothel queen of Western Sydney. And those girls work for her like the diggers work for the Burmese Railway Corporation.
What are you talking about?
They're sex slaves, you muppet. Doreen teamed up with the syndicate out of Thailand to lure these girls to Sydney. Now she throws them at dozens of blokes a day and she holds onto their passports, making sure they don't do the fucking runner.
Jesus. They're 16.
Yeah, same age as Pricey's youngest daughter. So when he found out, he politely suggested that Doreen send the girls back to Thailand. And then she politely suggested that he stick it where the feathers are thinnest. So, here we are. Flight leaves for Bangkok at 4:30 to Savo. Tickets are inside, my number's on the back. Now, these girls are licensed to print cash and Doreen Bogner's not the retiring type, mate. So keep on your toes till you get them on that plane. Capiche?
Yeah, capiche.
Well, I don't give a rat's ass what you have to do. You just let me know if any of those girls pop up on a flight to Bangkok.
I don't know, Doreen. Flight manifests are pretty hard to get your hands on these days.
Ah, is that right?
Just saying. I might need a little incentive, you know?
Yeah, an incentive. Okay, no worries. How about I don't come round there right now and rip your fucking arms off?
Yeah, I'm right on it.
เฮ้ยปรีดาแกว่านั่นสีผมจริงปะวะ
ฉันว่าน่าจะใช่ว่ะแก จะมีใครทำผมสีนั้นวะ
Look, I get it. You don't speak Australian, I don't speak Asian. And you probably think I'm some low pimp who's pinched you off the street to come work for me, but the truth is, you know, I'm not. Yours is the first brothel I've ever been to, believe it or not. And no, before you start, I don't want to root any of you either. You know, it's not that you're not good sorts. You are, obviously. That goes without saying. It's just, you know, I don't really pay for sex. Not that there's anything wrong with that either. It's just, obviously, you're a bit on the young side, you know. Just give us a minute, Liz. Time to get you snookered away, I reckon.
I've got to go to Melbourne, and I am a terrible flyer. It's the only thing that calms my nerves.
You fly a lot, do you?
Much as I can. So, is it just you, or they part of the deal?
Oh, no, they're just my cousins.
Oh, your cousins. Right.
Second cousins.
Oh, righto.
Yeah, no, they're out here on holiday and flying back to Bangkok to Savo.
George, you mentioned you're from the bush.
That's right. Western Queensland.
Shit, I went out with a Queenslander once. I mean, genuinely could not spell his own name, but my God, he was dynamite in the sack. I swear to you, after one weekend with him, I would be so bow-legged, you could hang me over the back of that door for good luck. You could, swear to God.
Well, go Maroons, eh?
Giddy. So, what brings you to Sydney, Leslie? Let's start. Leslie?
Just Les. Mm-hmm. Figured I'd come down, get a run playing rugby league.
I mean, do you want to pull the other one? Because it plays Jingle Bells.
What?
You're chasing Crumpet, you sly dog.
Well,
Oh, shit, that's me. Okay, so rent is 60 bucks a week, and you can move in right away if you want.
Did Georgie mention that it's probably a short-term thing? Look, I'm not hanging around all that long in Sydney.
Just whatever you want. You take it week by week if you like, sweetheart.
That's it? No bond or nothing?
Enough Georgie vouchers for you, that's good enough for me. I mean, she may be a buttoned-up little bookkeeper, but she will cut your balls off and feed them to you if you stuff me around. Oh, you touch my stash, I'll do the same. Lovely to meet you, ladies. Happy travels. Okay, off we go.
She seems nice, eh? Right. How about I throw the telly on? Don't suppose there's any Trekkies amongst you? Tell you what, I saw a video easy round the corner. What he's like, romance, comedy. go have a look, eh?
For a fella from the back blocks of Queensland, Les Norton found himself pretty keen to take a Captain Cook at Australia's most famous patch of sand. But with Eddie's warnings about the brothel madam banging round his brain,
Please sit together.
the big boy from Dirranbandi suddenly felt like he might be sticking out like dog's balls. And let's face it, he probably was. So he wisely turned and headed for home. Just a bee's dick too late, but...
Oi, where are you going? What are you doing? Open up! Karate Kid! I'm on your side! Shit! Stop. Let me at it.
Now, having ripped off the fine folks at Classy As just a few hours earlier, Les needed to show his face there like Custer needed more Indians. But he didn't have much choice, especially when...
Something I can help you with? Looking for some ladies, are you?
Yeah, something like that.
You have come to the right place. You're a bit early, but I guess you have first dibs.
Wicked. How much?
How much for what?
For the girls.
Well, it depends on what you're after. I'm sure you've thought about it.
Yeah, what about a hand job?
A hand job?
Yeah. Yeah, like a regular old up and down.
What? How does it go?
You know, just like a hand job.
Ah, it's a tall bloke there. Yeah, it's just ordering a hand job in a place full of working girls is like going to the fanciest restaurant in town and only ordering the garlic bread.
What else is on the menu?
Anything you want. One girl, two girls, all the girls. You want Asian, you want European, you want a combo sandwich of nationalities. Like, you tell me, honestly. I mean, they do front door, back door, side door.
There's a side door.
And pina colada, Kiama blowhole, the platypus twist, Norway doorway. I mean, you name it, they can do it.
What's a Kiama blowhole?
Well, do you have a face mask? These girls, yeah, they're well trained. Oh, Montana's just clocked on. Montana! Woo! She's amazing. Pelvic floor like a mini trampoline, honestly. Ounce away, Bubba. But yeah, she's just popped in her teeth. She's ready to go. She can pop out her teeth though, if that's what you're into. Guys love it. And look, I wasn't always in management and I'm still pretty handy on the tools.
It's good to know.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, the whole thing sounds bloody appealing to me, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to quickly run back to my car, grab my wallet, and I'll come back in a jiffy.
Yeah.
I'll see you soon, all right?
Okay.
Oi! Shift over, will you? Now, I don't know what the bloody hell was so important back there, but it better be bloody worth it. For God's sake, girls, I left Queensland so less people would try to kill me, not more. The bloody hell was so important.
Sit down. Sit down. Don't move. You just want to go running off again? Be my guest. But this stays with me. Don't move.
Go for Eddie.
Yeah, g'day, Eddie. It's Les.
Everything all right?
Not really. The girls tried to do a runner.
What?
Yeah, no. It's all good. Look, I figured they'd head back to the brothel, so I went back there and I got them.
What they go back there for?
Oh, I think they just left some stuff there.
What stuff?
Oh, you know, just girl stuff like makeup and whatnot.
Did Doreen see you leaving with the girls?
Yeah, well, she tried to part my hair with a shoddy, so yeah, I guess she did.
Right, I'll speak to Price, see what he wants to do next. Just keep him under wraps till you get him on the plane. See, the shit thing about having a mobile phone is that people can contact you wherever you are.
An invasion of fucking privacy, if you ask me.
I mean, it's convenient, sure, but I can't see it catching on. What do you reckon?
He reckons that he and his dead shit mates never gonna set foot in the cross again. Am I right? Or am I right?
Sorry I yelled at you before. I'm hardly going to keep it, am I? Just a bit under the pump right now, you know, that's all. You know, to tell you the truth, there's these blokes back home, the Bender boys, bunch of brothers from Brewarrina, you know, inbred fuckwits. Anyway, got myself into a bit of strife, and the next thing you know, well, you can paint the picture, can't you? Anyway, between them and the bloody madam giving us both barrels, I've just been a little bit freaked out, is all. But don't worry, you know, Eddie's gonna come and he's gonna sort it all out. We just got to sit tight for a couple of hours, and next thing you know, he'll be on a bloody flight back home to Bangkok. Wouldn't mind going home myself, to tell you the truth. Unfucking believable.
อะไรวะ มาเรามาถ่ายรูปกันดีกว่า เอาไอ้หัวแดงนี่มาด้วยเร็วเร็วเร็วเร็วหัวแดงสวย
Doreen, get ready to be happy. I got it.
I'd love to say it's been a pleasure, but definitely been one for the memoir. Now, you just head straight through that door there. Next stop, Bangkok. Okay? Go on. Get Eddie. Good luck to you. Go.
Les, thanks for everything, hey.
She's full of surprises.
And don't worry about those vendor wankers. It will sort itself out.
Doreen. This way. Come through here. Bit of a shortcut. Just run to the right here. All the way to the end. Left and it'll take you straight through to customs.
I thought this was a shortcut.
Oh, it is, it is.
Oh, no. You earned that fair and square. You take that.
So did you. We'd be still locked up at Doreen's if it weren't for you. If you are ever in Bangkok, look us up.
You red-headed sack of shit.
Boss, what are you doing? Checking up on me?
Nah, my mum just got back from Bali this morning. I'm just picking up her bags like the good son I am. Girls get off okay?
Yeah, no worries. You just missed them.
Yeah, I bet they're glad to be headed home, I bet.
They're off their heads.
Yeah, good stuff. Hey, why don't you come out tonight and I'll shout you a couple of sherbets just for looking after them.
Oh, no. You don't have to do that.
Bullshit. It's the least I can do. All right?
Yeah.
Some chewy?
Yeah.
See you tonight.
How can you see looking through those tears? Don't you know you're worth your weight in gold? I can't believe that you're alone in here. Let me warm your hands against the cold. A close encounter with a hard-hearted man who never gave half of what he got.
Couple of lobsters ought to do it.
That's a shame, 'cause you got the lot.
You get carried away, eh, big fella?
Come up to my place and live it up. You beside the dance floor, what do you cry for? Let's live it up. Let's live it up. Live it up. Live it up.
So after a rocky debut in Sydney, Les found himself happier than a butcher's dog. The girls were on their way back to Bangkok. He was a lazy grand-up, and now he was off to throw a few pig's ears down his motorboat. All in all, not bad for a day's work.
You wouldn't be dead for quits.
Oi!
Well, you're moonlighting for the KGB, I see.
Don't think I ever thought about it.
Wait, hold on. I thought we were supposed to be having a drink.
There we are, as soon as we knock this off.
Let me guess. Another favour for Price.
Nothing much gets past you, does it, mate? Eh? So, Price is a big handball fan, right? Has been for years. So much so that he pledged to build a nice new handball court for all the locals.
Mate, I don't see what this has to do with us having a drink.
Well, turns out the foreman's a bit of a goose. And he's been riding the crew. So the concreters, the Savo, walked off the job without filling the final footing.
So?
So the slab gets poured tomorrow, but that can't happen unless all the footings are done. Obviously.
Oh, come on, Eddie. And that thing's got to be at least 20 feet deep in there. It'll take all night to fill up.
Heads up. The sooner you get cracking, the sooner you can have that beer.
You know what? You could have bloody warned me. I wouldn't have worn my best shirt. Mate, you sure got the foreman thing down pat, don't you?
Mate, as far as I'm concerned, Manuel Labor's a Spanish goalkeeper. Yeah. Very nice. Price will be staked.
Mate, he'd want to be. He hired a doorman, he got himself a labourer and a minder thrown in.
Now, don't worry, mate, he's got a long memory. And you're in his good books for taking good care of those girls.
Yeah, well, let's just hope that's the last we see of them, mate.
Why wouldn't it be?
Well, you said it yourself. They're tidy earners. Oh, come on. You're telling me you're not worried about blowback from Doreen?
Nah, don't worry. Doreen's under control.
She didn't look under control when she blew out my back window with a bloody shotgun.
She's sorted, mate, trust me. We had a good chat and she's, rock solid now.
Yeah?
Come on, finish one of those off and I'll give you a lift home in the Corniche. See how the other half live.
What? What have you lost?
The keys.
You're taking the piss.
Walking in a strange light, looking at the walls. The walls are getting higher, and I think they're gonna fall. They're gonna fall down over me, push me till I scream. Now I'm only hoping that I'm living in a dream. It's just a dream.
Evening, Georgie.
Les. I almost didn't recognise you. Very flash.
Looks pretty good, huh? Price got it for me.
Well, it seems like you made quite the first impression. How'd you get on with Loza?
Yeah, good. Moved in a couple of days ago.
Oh, terrific. I thought she might have scared you off.
Nah. She reminds me of every bloke I've ever played football with.
Ha, yeah. Loza's in advertising. Speaking of which, Loza doesn't know much about what goes on up here. A little bit of discretion goes a long way.
What's the matter? Don't think I can keep a secret?
I guess we'll find out.
G'day, Georgie.
Hello.
Len. Price around?
Yeah, he's out the back. I'll take you guys through.
Cheers.
Come on upstairs.
Thank you. And it's like she just vanished into thin air.
Yeah, well, I'm still not sure why I'm supposed to be concerned here. This,
Doreen Bogner. She's the brothel queen of the western suburbs, all right? She's got a string of knock shops from Bass Hill to Box Hill to Rudy Hill.
Oh, Rudy Hill. Bet that's headquarters.
I'm serious here, Price. People are asking questions.
Oh, look, I'm sure she'll turn up, Ray. Probably just sick or something. Bloody awful stomach bug going around.
No, I went down and had a look for myself. Look, I just thought that you lot might have, heard something.
Not a peep, I'm afraid. Hey, Georgie, have you heard of her?
I don't think so. Keep an ear out, though.
Go and check on the van, will you?
Oh, come on, Sam.
Probationary constable.
I'll show you out. Come with me.
Hey, we got Crowback's Revenge in
Yeah,
7.
I was going to go 6 on high cost.
Yeah, well, Todd's on her.
So, Constable, how long have you been stationed here for?
5 weeks now.
Oh, fresh off the boat. Cross can be a bit of an eye-opener at first, am I right?
Well, I knew what I was getting myself into when I requested the posting.
Fair enough. How are you getting on with Ray?
Oh, it's a privilege to work with someone of his experience.
I've got a boss too, remember? I get it. So if you need anything or want to chat or whatever, you know where to find me. It's not the easiest neighbourhood to navigate in heels.
I'll keep that in mind.
Thank you, boss. But isn't the rampaging rookie? Easy slugger. Didn't bring me mouth guard. So how is it up there then?
How would I know? I'm down here looking after the van, aren't I?
That is true. I didn't think of that. I didn't get your name the other night, by the way.
It's because I didn't give it.
Still, feel safe with you down here on the street level. I saw the way you dealt with those bikies.
This Doreen Bogner has got a rap sheet longer than the straight at Randwick, and I'm just a wee bit concerned that she might have been offed. Look, it's not going to go unnoticed that she's gone missing within 2 weeks of her setting up shop inside your patch price.
It's a free country, Ray.
What's the name of this brothel again?
Classy as.
Oh, there you go. Reason enough to knock her right there.
Classy as. It's in Surrey Hills, yeah? Yeah, rings a bell. Apparently, they're dealing in young Thai girls. Does that sound right, right? Very young Thai girls.
Yeah, well, it's a brothel, so it's possible.
Well, she sounds like an A-grade grub. I have to say, as a father of 2 teenage daughters, that's even more reason to hope that she's gone to the big bloody massage parlour in the sky. Don't you think, Ray?
How am I supposed to learn anything down here when all the real police work's going on in your boss's office? I mean, if she was really that important, you'd think they want all hands on deck, right?
Who's that?
That brothel madam they're looking for? Doreen something or other? Do you know who they're talking about?
Nah.
Disappeared off the face of the earth, apparently. If you ask me, she's probably hiding somewhere up the coast, sipping cocktails as we speak.
Given that Doreen had only recently tried to hollow out his scalp and was now MIA, Les had a sinking feeling about where she might be hiding. He was also pretty sure that 20 feet of concrete was going to make sipping anything a bit tough.
Do you have any leads yet?
Nah. When I managed to track her down myself, there was no choice but to bring me into the fold, right?
Let's go, Constable.
Anyway, it's nice chatting with you, Les. I'm Emily, by the way.
Nice to meet you.
Guess I'll see you around, yeah?
I reckon you will.
How's the fit?
Oh, like a glove, boss.
Yeah, of course it should. Had me bloke in Double Bay knock it up himself.
You didn't have to do that.
No, nonsense. It's the least we could do.
That lady copper just mentioned that the brothel madam's missing.
Yeah. No, she hasn't been seen for a few days, apparently.
Yeah. Right.
Something you want to ask me, son?
Nah, it's just, you know, we pinch her girls and send them home. She takes a pot shot at me and then suddenly she's missing.
You believe in karma, Les?
Maybe.
Yeah, I certainly do, you know. In my experience, karma's got everyone's address.
How do you figure that?
Well, you take those young Thai girls, for instance. You know, they were just kids, weren't they? You know, they should have been finishing off high school, not fat Australian men. Thanks to you. They're back home and they're safe. And, you know, that Doreen, she's no longer hawking the fork. Now, that's a bloody good result. That's a bloody good result, karmically speaking. Don't you think?
I suppose you're right.
Yeah, of course I am. It's all because of you. No one's going to forget that in a hurry. Welcome to the family, Lisa.
Hotel.
G'day, Terry, Lizzie.
Oh, hello, Liz. How are you?
Yeah, I'm all right, mate. I was just wondering, is Muzzer around?
Yeah, mate, he's just here. I'll get him.
Yeah, all right, tough.
Hey, Muzz. It's your brother. G'day, little brother.
Muzzer, old son. I haven't caught you at a bad time, have I?
Nah, mate, just at work.
What?
Fight night. Every shearer within 100 miles in town, gunning for a shot at the title.
What about your arm?
They're just pitching that as a handicap.
Which it technically is.
Oh, mate, most of the challenges here couldn't knock the froth off a beer. Don't know much shearing they'll get done tomorrow.
Yeah, look, I won't hold you up then. Look, I just wanted to know how Bevan Bender's doing. I'm pretty keen to come home, if you know what I mean.
Come home. Oh, you're kidding, aren't you? Haven't you heard?
Heard what?
Mate, Bevan Bender's fucked.
He's what?
He's proper fucked. Like I spoke to the doc this morning, they're not even sure he's going to pull through. So I hope you pack some spare undies, mate, because you're not going anywhere.
Mate, you'll be right. Just keep your head down. Oh, I gotta run. I'll see ya.
Yeah, righto.
Ever heard the expression trouble in paradise?
Oh, sorry, boss. We lost the keys of your car in the footing of your handball court right next to you-know-who.
Hey, I didn't know about you-know-who, remember?
Sure, there's nothing you're not telling me. No!
Sure. Boss know you're here? Spends half his life in here, doesn't he?
This whole strip is a jungle. And like any jungle, the animals need to know who's top of the food chain.
Don't look at me. The less I know, the better.
Well, the good news is no one's killed Price yet.
Well, not for want of trying, mind you.
We're a sitting duck.
Yeah, but I'm the bait, darling. You know, you can't swallow me if you can't see me.
Oh, shit! What's the tip?